This week, of course, the PGA Tour moves from Palm Beach Gardens to the Bay Hill Club and Lodge for the Arnold Palmer Invitational presented by MasterCard. You can catch the live coverage Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern right here on the Golf Channel. The Arnold Palmer Invitational, it is a designated tournament on the PGA Tour this season. It features top players on the 2022 Players Impact Program standings. This tournament also has additional elevated status as it offers 550 FedEx Cup points to the winner, more than 500 points given to the winners. It's 500 points anyways given to the winners of regular non-major tournaments.
So we got the stars teeing it up at Arnie's place this week. You look at the Bay Hill degree of difficulty, hardest non-major PGA courses. A year ago, it was Bay Hill, nearly 2 shots over par, field scoring average of 73.9. Just a brutal test last year at the Arnold Palmer Invitational. So for more, let's welcome in Todd Lewis, who is our reporter this week. Todd, you've had an initial look at the course. Is your prediction more pain, or is it going to be a friendly Bay Hill this week?
Well, it looks as tough as ever, and a lot of the scores are going to be weather dependent. We're going to get into that in a moment, but you're right. And as far as difficulty on the PGA Tour, this golf course here at Bay Hill has been one of the toughest in recent years. Back in 2020, Terrell Hatton won with a score of 4 under par, one of only 4 players that broke par for the week. Just last year, Scotty Scheffler won at 5 under par. Only 10 players broke par for the week as well. So, yes, this is a very challenging golf course, and you can easily make the argument that this is the toughest course on the Florida swing, which says a lot if you count last week at PGA National and the next week at TPC Sawgrass. What makes this golf course so difficult? Well, one thing you can look at is the rough. It is very, very challenging here if you miss the fairway. Mr. Palmer wanted players to pay the price if you miss the fairway. The rough here is going to be at 4 inches. Now, there's a little bit of good news in that because that's a 1/4 inch lower than it was last year. And talking to some of the people on staff here, they say that the rough, although dense in areas, not as dense in others. So it could be quite manageable to get around the golf course, but I'm not saying it's going to be easy if you miss the fairway because the rough here is very, very difficult. Talking to Bland Cooper, who's the agronomist on site for the PGA Tour, he says it's still going to be a challenge. The other issue here at Bay Hill, the greens, TifEagle greens, they roll beautifully, but they can get some speed into them close to 14, roughly at around 13.5. However, if you look at the forecast for this week, again, weather dependent on the scores here, take a look at the forecast for Friday. The wind speeds sustained are expected to be 20 to 30 miles per hour, gusts even higher. So the PGA Tour and the agronomy staff have to prepare for that. So they will not have the green speeds up on Thursday to, again, get ready for that Friday to make sure that the green speeds aren't too fast, that balls will start moving around. So Thursday will be a green light day here. Friday is going to be a challenging day. And then once the winds die down for the weekend, well, they're going to reduce the water. They're going to make sure that they double cut, double roll, maybe even triple roll the greens, get them fast and firm. So the weekend is going to be drier and firmer for this golf course, and it is going to be a challenge. I'm not saying you're going to have a winner that's going to shoot 2 or 3 under, but I don't see it in the 15 under range like we saw last week.
Todd, with everything you just ran through there, the density of the rough because of the overseed, the fact that the winds are going to be kicking up, the fact that it's TifEagle greens that are be rolling upwards to 14, the fact that before the cut you look like you have temperatures that are nearly 90 degrees there, which is just going to feed all of those conditions. I'm curious what kind of mentality, what kind of stamina do the players need in a week that's coming up?
Well, you hear this all the time, Matt. You hear the word patience on the PGA Tour, and patience is definitely going to be a big factor here. Look, you make a bogey here on this golf course, it's not going to be that big a deal. Yeah, double bogey at worst obviously is going to be a problem, but especially on the weekend, expect this golf course on the fairways and on the greens to change some color. Now, that's for this week, but also let's not forget this has been a big stretch for some of the big players on the PGA Tour. I've already seen Tom Kim and Victor Hovland arriving on a Monday to get ready for this tournament. And like I said, this has been a big stretch. You go from the Waste Management Phoenix Open all the way through to the Players next week. That's 4 designated events in a 5-week stretch. Then after that, not too long after that, actually, there is match play in Austin, then Valero, match play being a designated event. And right after Valero, you got 2 more designated events in the Masters and then the RBC Heritage. So mentally, the players have to prepare for these big stretches, these big tournaments. And so far, talking to the players early on in this year, they've been very comfortable mentally. Physically, though, they have to be prepared. They have to make sure they rest their body. And a lot has to do with pro-ams. Here at Bay Hill at the Arnold Palmer Invitational, there's an 18-hole pro-am for the players on Wednesday. But if you look forward after that, no pro-am at the Players Championship. There'll be obviously no pro-am at the Masters, no pro-am at match play. So that will help reduce the wear and tear on their body. But overall, so far early on in these designated events, in this designated events year, players have been very excited. They have been very patient. I'll use that word. And obviously they're very happy. And so are their agents and their accountants when they're playing for $20 million purses, right?
I'd say the entire family, the entire team, everyone's got to be ecstatic with the influx that we've seen with the purses for these designated events. You hear Todd chart out the week at Bay Hill. I think it's kind of fitting that it's slotted in as the most difficult course in the PGA Tour in recent memory, because we know how that's the king would have wanted it. He wanted the rough thick, he wanted these greens firm, and he wanted guys to have to grind out a win where 4, 6, 7 under could ultimately be the winning score.
You know, it's amazing because I actually don't think that the Florida swing gets the credit it deserves for how difficult a run it is. We go from last week at PGA National, which usually has crosswinds that make it nearly impossible to try to figure out the riddle. Here we are at Bay Hill, which is, as you just described, exactly as Mr. Palmer wanted it to be. It is a test. You need to drive it long, you need to drive it straight, and when you're on those greens, you need to be steady with the flat stick because of the speed. From there, we go to the stadium course, which is never easy. And with the weather that they've had in Florida this year, that should be running hard and fast as well. And then a little bit down the road, we've got the Valspar Championship taking place at Innisbrook. And that Copperhead course annually is talked about it being maybe the best course of all of them on the swing. It's an amazing combination. But when it comes to Bay Hill, I think for me personally, George, and I know we're going to talk about this some more as the days unfold, I think it's so important that the PGA Tour honors Arnold Palmer because of the impact that he's had on the game. If you look at the players that are playing the game right now, they all seem to be aware of the fact that the game of golf would not exist as it does currently at the top tier of competitive golf without Mr. Palmer and the massive, massive impact he made in bringing the game of golf to the people.
Yeah, that's a legacy that needs to be honored annually, honored in the right vein in which the PGA Tour has been doing that so far. It's befitting that we see 44 of the top 50 players in the world who are in the fold this week. And it's such a great stretch for golf fans to have 4 out of 5 events designated. We had the thrilling finish last week. You're seeing all these different styles of courses, some historic layouts on the West Coast, some that are just a stadium like at TPC Scottsdale that's the biggest party. And now in Florida, I feel like we get into the part of the schedule that is just a mental grind for these guys, and it's fun to watch for us. I mean, not fun to live it necessarily when 4 under could win the tournament.
I'll tell you what I love about Bay Hill is on Friday afternoon, and I'll do it this year too. I don't know if you used to do this when you were down in Orlando, but I will go and sit above the 18th green, and I just watch guys grind to just make the cut. And that par 4 18th is so difficult if your cut depends on whether you do something or don't do something on that hole, and then you see a player take a chance and you watch the ball bounce off those stones that front that green. I mean, there's drama to come even before we get to Sunday.
How about 90-degree temps this week? Unseasonably warm so far in Florida. This is the first event that I can think of this season, the PGA Tour schedule, where heat is actually going to be a factor. We don't often say that February leading in the first week of March.